Welcome everybody to another Behind the Name on your boy Boo Dilla.
It's your boy J Ryan.
And we got a special guest representing HOC, the legendary group HOC. We got my brother Killa T. What's going on, bro? Hell?
What's good people? Not much.
Chilling. Appreciate you for coming and spreading your history on your journey of Chicago footwork, you know what I'm saying, and your group, you know what I mean. Wanted to start out by, saying your beginnings. You know what I'm saying? Let's say what started you to even what started the journey? What started this dance journey for you?
I'm a dancer, bro. It's footworking is just a part of me, a large part of me, I'd say. But I've been dancing forever, even before I was introduced to the footwork scene. I was break dancing, doing the running man, whatever little dance that was coming out back then, I was practicing doing it and just freestyling, doing my own thing. I love to dance. But once I was introduced to the footwork scene, the world of footwork, it was just something that I had never seen before. You know what I'm saying? It was extra brand new to me. So I embraced it. I didn't see a lot of people doing it. And it wasn't that I wanted to do what other people was doing or wasn't doing, but it was just a love of the dance, the energy from it that you give and get. So I've been dancing pretty much most of my life. I still dance when I can,
Right.
But
so where are you from?
I'm from Chicago Heights.
Okay.
Yeah. South suburbs.
South suburbs. So what's actually started the footwork journey? Like who is some of the people that actually started you out in this journey?
Well, my cousin, he was actually one of the first people I ever seen footwork, and that was in our school halls. In school, they was him and this other guy named Snoop.
Right. Okay.
Was battling
and
in the hallway.
Your cousin is Boo, right?
Right.
Boo.
James
Rest in peace, Boo. Yep.
Yeah. R.I.P. Overkill. But yeah, he really introduced me to it and showed me what it's about.
Yep.
Yeah. Taught me my basics, taught me my everything, and taught me how to build on everything. So he was I never really had anybody else teach me or show me footwork except for him. Like me and him would be in my room, in my small ass bedroom after school, just practicing. We would this was one of our things we would do. We would turn our backs to each other and try to make up a new move. And a lot of the times we would turn around and end up with the same move. It'd be so crazy. But to me that man, I give everybody their respect, but he the one.
And so with that, what was one of your toughest moves that Boo taught you that you was like, hey, I just can't get it, but you finally got it and was like, man, you was like on top of the world. Like, do you remember?
Not really. The way that he taught me, I was able to pick up any move very easy. And maybe it was because of my love for dance that I was able to, but it wasn't too many moves that he had for me that I couldn't get down the same day, I'll say, within that hour. Because our HOC slogan was "Go hard or go home." So we would practice from, say, 3:00 in the afternoon to like 8:00, 9:00 at night, just straight.
And what year was this?
This was I started footwork and dancing with HOC in 1994. And I would say from 94 to maybe 90, 99, 2000. About that time period.
Oh, wow. So was you considered a battler or a performer or both?
Both pretty much. I did a lot of the choreography for our groups for shows, and I didn't consider myself to be a battle footworker because I just love to dance, but I also like the challenges as well. Right. So when parties would come along, I wouldn't too much get into a battle unless my group was in a battle because I just love to dance. But I wouldn't leave a man behind. So if I seen my group battling, of course, I got to get in there too. But that was just for the fun of it. It was nothing like, this group think they better or I don't like this person. It was just, like I said, I love to dance. So if you could give me a couple seconds of your time dancing to make me say, oh, this guy's a challenge or he's pretty good. It only made me want to say, well, this is what I got. It was like, to me, it was more like a friendly circle. A lot of people took it as battling, but to me, it was more of us just showing our skills to each other because it's only so much you can do with your legs.
That's facts. That is facts. That's why more and more you create.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why it takes a lot to create because, because of structure. Just the structure of Chicago footwork, you know what I'm saying? You need to like be patient and pretty much create every day almost.
Exactly.
So what was a group that was what was HOC's rival? Who was HOC's rival?
I would say our biggest rival would have had to have been Wolfpack. Yeah. Wolfpack was something serious. Pooh, I haven't seen him in a while, but the last time I seen him, he was busting a couple of moves, and it brought me back to like, man, I miss those times where, we would share a circle because, like I say, it wasn't a lot of footworkers in the South suburbs. So the ones that did come out, like Wolfpack, it was a lot others, but Wolfpack had a lot of heat in their feet. I ain't gonna lie. They was them boys to deal with.
And so with that being said, who was back then, who can you name me some of the people that like that was like cold to you, that really inspired you to, keep going?
I really can't say. It was, let me see. It's really hard to say I try not to give too much attention to the other groups.
Right.
Because I feel like I would end up dancing like them or doing some of their moves. So I would just see somebody and be like, give them their props like, man, that was nice. But after that, it's back to me like, okay, so if this person is doing that, that person is doing that. And I ain't gonna lie, because I would consider myself kind of shy when it comes to meeting people at the parties. Like I would just go dance with the speaker. That was my thing. I would go dance in front of the speaker all night, like I say, unless I see my group battling or something. But I want to say Ant Brown. He was cold, very cold. Right. Nick from
Nick the Man.
Yeah.
Nick the Man. Yeah.
I can say that brother inspired me highly because I ain't never seen nobody dance like him ever to this day.
Man, and he was another like, man, like his spirit, bro. Like Nick was so cold to me, man. Like I'm talking about like unorthodox style, like, you know what I'm saying?
Like how he come up with that?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And then like when he come up, like, and he always smiled. Like he always smiled the whole like, man, he was so dangerous, boy.
Yes, sir.
Him. Have you ever saw Jermaine dance?
Yes.
He was Jermaine.
My bad. I forgot about that brother. Nick and Jermaine.
Nick and Jermaine. Boy.
I met them through Snoop from HOC.
Exactly. Yup. And that's how I met Jermaine through Snoop. You know what I'm saying? When we came to
the Markham.
Yeah, and I remember it like it was yesterday. Jermaine had a Cubs jersey on with a Cubs hat. And like, he was
I remember that, bro.
Bro, he was eating some blue now laters, bro. And I remember this vividly, bro. Like the man was like doing a tick and ticking to the ground. Like I ain't never saw that. Like tick to the ground and got back up and started ghosting so nasty. I'm like, like they was ahead of their time. Like for real.
Yeah.
They was ahead of their time, man.
Very much so. Very much so. Yeah, if I had to say it was anybody, it'd be them two that inspired me to, you know what I'm saying, grow more in the footwork. Because they, like you say, those guys was fucking phenomenal to me. I never seen anything like it to this day.
But man, I can see that though. I can see them being an inspiration to you because the way you dance. You know what I'm saying? You don't dance like everybody else. Like you don't, like you have your own unique style. Like that night, even when I saw you at Ken's party, I'm like, like, dude, like, and you had so much energy though. Like you was just going.
Hey, it was my brother's birthday. I had to show out for him.
Man, I was like, bro, still got it, boy. Like for real, man. Like, bro, still got it. So you had a choice, right? You had a choice. Would you choose performance or battling? Which one would you choose?
That's kind of hard to say for me because the energy that I get from battling is something else. Like I could keep pulling from somewhere, you know what I'm saying, within me to keep battling and coming up with different things. When you performing, it's like it's written. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna close like this, I'm gonna come on like this. So I love performing. Oh man, that's a tough one right there.
A tough one.
Yeah. because I really like both. I really love both, to perform and to battle. I didn't realize how much I like battling until the recent years. I guess I have to say battling because, like I say, that energy and you draw from one another. It's
like
just something.
It's another being. It's
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? You become, it's like you can actually explore when you battle. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
You know what I mean? With performing, you have to do, you know, what is taught or what is presented. You know what I'm saying? Even if you present it, you know what I mean? So
Right.
it's totally different. Like, you know, I tell my students all the time, like, you know, if you're battling, like, you have to like tap into your inner self, like seriously, like, you know what I mean? Like, you want it to come straight from the heart. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, like, I get it though, because I feel like battling for me is I love battling more than performance as well. So, like seriously, I love that.
And I just got to cut you off real fast, bro, and say this to you. You are also one of the coldest brothers I ever seen footwork. I promise
thank you. Bro.
The first time I ever seen you, I said, "Who the fuck is that?" He is cold. Excuse my language, everybody, but
no, this is raw, authentic show, man. You expressing yourself, man. Express yourself, but I appreciate that, man. Like, I just, you know what I mean? Like, I don't do this to, you know what I'm saying? Like, be the best and you know what I'm saying? Like, I just love to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You know, I just love to do it, especially if, you know, amongst my peers though. Like, when I see y'all, that's what amped me up. Like, when I see y'all, man, I be somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like, the bros in here? Like, I'm trying to show off in front of y'all. I'm trying to show off for y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my whole thing.
I guess feeling mutual then, bro.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Man, gratitude. Seriously, man. So we go and tap into like on the music aspect, right? So who is some of your favorite DJs in the Chicago footwork culture?
Man, I gotta give big ups to my man RP Boo. Man. If he ain't the best, I don't know who is. No disrespect to anybody, but that's my go-to DJ when I need a hot track. He did a lot of our performance tracks, you know what I'm saying, when we were doing a lot of shows back in the day. But RP Boo, DJ Clint, man, DJ C-Bit.
Facts.
It's I want to say Sluggo, Tracks, man. It's oh man, it's a lot of DJs I really like.
So give me a track though. Give me a track you'll lose your mind to. Like, you're just, man, like, that's it.
Oh, you know, I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know a lot of the names of the tracks, but I know it's a RP Boo track.
Right. Yeah, RP Boo is one of my faves too, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he in the top 3 for me. You know what I'm saying? He in the top 3 for me.
Yeah.
So I know. Yeah, I get it, man. So how did you feel about the transition from music though? So from the ghetto house scene to Chicago footwork music now. How did you feel about the transition?
Because of the era of dance, the footworking that I come from,
right,
it was all ghetto house. So to me, the ghetto house gives you a different feeling. It gives, for footworking, that is, it gives you a different mind state of movement, or gives me a different mind state of movement. With the new, I feel like it's not bad. I don't listen to a lot of it. I guess it's the same for me as listening to the older music. I can't really listen to a lot of these new artists, but I give everybody a chance. I was trying to listen to Megan Thee Stallion the other day. Got to give everybody a chance, man.
Right.
But
I got it, man.
The newer sounds are they give you the footwork, tempo, feel, you know, but it's not as deep. So I don't listen to it as much.
Yeah, it ain't that soul music, man. That's why I was telling Jay that, like, we had went to a picnic, DJ PJ was DJing, and like it gave out it always that old school, that low end sound, it gives me a different feel. You know what I'm saying? That bass line, that 808 bass give me a different feel, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing like it. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing like it at all. You know what I mean? So it's like, I feel like with the new DJs coming up, man, I just feel like they got to create a style where, you know what I'm saying, that we can all, I mean, and there's some cold new DJs out here. I'm not saying it's not, but I'm just saying, like, I just feel like they need to create. You know what I'm saying? Be able to create their own.
I think the newer DJs are just that, just DJs. They don't come from that dancing world, you know. So for them to make a track is just them making a track. They might like it, but they don't really feel it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
As whereas like RP Boo, he used to dance. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, I know that.
But yeah, he used to dance, and I think that's what gives him a different edge of sound when it comes to him making his tracks. And it's the same thing for DJ Clint. He used to dance. So I think the DJs that used to footwork create a more filling sound for the footworkers.
Yeah, and then like with RP, the way he dances, the way he DJ. Like, for real, the way he dances, the way he DJ. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you just like, man, how did you create? Oh, let me look at you dance. Like, oh, okay, I see why. You know what I'm saying? How creative he is.
I was actually in his basement with him when he was creating the Baby Come On track.
Wow.
And it was me, Snoop, and RP Boo. And this man had a basement full of crates, full of records. When I say that man is truly record player Boo,
right?
He's been that for a long time. But I was in his basement when he was creating that track, and to see him, like you say, he danced how he make his tracks, and it's true. You know, I've witnessed that firsthand, and it was a beautiful thing.
Right. So when do you think Chicago footwork, the dance, became its own distinct style? When did you know Chicago footwork is stamped?
I would say maybe in like the early 2000s. I actually moved out of state in like 2001. And I was living in Wisconsin for a couple of years. So I was not anywhere near any footwork. I was footworking in my room in my apartment by myself, because nobody else, like I said, I'm in Wisconsin. Nobody knew what that was.
Right.
And when I go to the little spots out there, which weren't few, you know, they weren't playing house music at all. So at that point in time, I kind of learned how to dance to regular footwork, to regular music, you know, the fast raps or whatever. But I was still in contact with the group, and they were telling me how it was just spreading. And then when I finally moved back here to Illinois, I seen how broad it was, and that was maybe like 2004, 5, something like that. And I heard of people footworking in Indiana, and I'm like, they don't footwork out there, and I had to go see what it was about. And yeah, they was out there doing it too. So I was like, man, it's really going somewhere.
Yeah,
but it was nice. It was nice to see that it didn't stop. You know, it only grew larger.
Right. So when you came back, because I know from HOC, ain't that how what group Bula brother Carlos, he started, what was that? Was
2 Cent Mob?
2 Cent Mob, right?
Right.
But he didn't start that though, right? That was C-Bit in them, right?
C-Bit started Panic.
Panic. Okay.
Yeah, he started Panic.
2 Cent Mob was created from by Carlos?
Right.
Okay. Which is Bula, bro.
If I'm not mistaken. It might have been the both of them because they stayed right on the same block.
Right.
And when they couldn't get out, they had to do their own thing in the neighborhood.
Right. So when you came back, and because was that when you moved to Wisconsin? When you moved to Wisconsin, is that when 2 Cent and Panic was created, or this was before you even moved?
That was before. Yeah, that was before. Panic, I want to say they maybe started in like 97, 98 maybe.
Right.
Yeah, around that time.
And
but
then
that
2
was
Cent started in what, like 2000? 2001?
Around about the same time.
Right. Okay.
Because they like HOC, Panic, and 2 Cent Mob, like the people who were in Panic were HOC first.
Right.
But because they couldn't make it to a lot of practices, they decided that they would do their own thing. So they became like our sister group or brother group, if you will. And then it was the same. 2 Cent Mob was more like, I don't want to say a shorty group. They was like, you got HOC, then you got Panic, even though I think their group might have been a little larger than ours. And then you got 2 Cent, which was a little smaller. They were a select few.
But was 2 Cent Mob like a dancing group or a ballet group? They was both. It was both, right?
They was both. I don't remember them doing much shows, but I know they did a lot of battling.
Right. Yeah, because I remember the King of the Circle when Carlos was actually in the King of the Circle. And that's when I heard about 2 Cent Mob and Panic. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, okay. But they was basically, I didn't know the two. Like, I just thought 2 Cent and Panic was the same group. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't separate them. I would always put them together if I was talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm glad that you actually expound on that. You know what I'm saying? Because I never even knew.
Yeah, they were two different entities, but sort of the same people. And it was kind of the same thing with Panic. Like, they were the same entity as HOC, but they were under a different name. Like I said, before they grew large or larger, a lot of them came from HOC. So it was, like I said, to me, it was just a beautiful thing that it was spreading to everybody.
Right.
And then with them coming up with a different group, it allowed more people to do what we were doing. So it was great.
And did they stop? They didn't start creating like other groups or anything, or they just like skip it. We older now. We just gonna do this family thing.
I really can't say you talking about 2 Cent and Panic.
I thought 2 Cent and Panic because I haven't seen them in like forever.
I think for the most part we all just got older,
Right.
started doing what adults do, I guess.
Right. Responsibilities came and people started having kids, and
I also think like a lot of people at that time, and not in Panic or 2 Cent Mob in particular, but even in HOC, in that time, because footwork wasn't like, this is the early mid 90s, let's say, footwork wasn't that large, but the people who were doing it were getting some type of recognition. So I think a lot of people, guys and girls, were joining groups just to say that they were in a group.
Right.
Or just to say that, to get some recognition from somebody, whoever they like or whatever. But a lot of people weren't like me and you, having a true love for it and keep doing it. Cause like I just turned 39 and I still be dancing, bro.
I can't give it up. I couldn't give it up. I couldn't give it up even if I wanted to.
That's what I'm saying, bro. and then there's other people who like, you see them and they're like, you still dancing? They're like, nah. And I feel like those are the people who just, they wanted that recognition as somebody who danced or could dance, or they're with this group. Not everybody, but a lot of them.
Yeah, that is true, because a lot of people's not doing it for the love. They, it was just something to do. It was popular at the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like my cousin, my uncle, my brother, they used to do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And once they stopped, I stopped. Like basically that's what they was doing. And once they stopped, they gonna stop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Start doing other things. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever ventured off to the city and started like going to parties there? Like back then?
Oh yeah. We was all over the city, because it wasn't a lot of parties that were footwork based out in the south suburbs. That didn't really happen until I say maybe 95, 96, 7.
Right.
And mind you, at that time I was only like 14, 15 years old. But I was going to clubs. I don't know why they was letting me in, but I was in there. And we used to be everywhere. West side, south side of the city. It didn't matter. If it was a party going on, we wanted to be there. And a lot of the times it would just be me, Boo, and Snoop. That was the trio. And a lot of the times it'd just be us three, because everybody else was younger or not able to move around like that. So we would go, and we wanted to show people who HOC was, not to really battle anybody, because we would make our own circles, and then of course people would come and battle us. One of our spots we used to go to a lot was Route 66.
Wow. And
yeah.
I used to be in that, boy. Every Saturday I used to be in that thing.
That was the spot, man.
Youngest ever, man.
Route 66, Rainbow, Cavallini's, the Dalton Expo. I don't know if you ever been to Cavallini's. I think that was in Dalton.
Yeah, I know. I've been to Cavallini's. I went to Cavallini's and I ain't supposed to have been in there. I was super young though.
But that's what I'm saying. I was for a long time. I was the youngest person in the club, and that's like right now. I don't care nothing about a club because I've been to so many for so long. You know, I remember it used to be we would have dance practice every day after school, but after dance practice, everybody go home. This was on Fridays. Excuse me. On Fridays, we would have dance practice still, knowing that we about to go out later on that evening. We shower, get dressed, meet back up, and go to whatever party we was going to. And that for us, for me, for a long time, I would say from my whole 4 years of high school, maybe not every weekend, but every other weekend, it was a Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing that we was going out dancing, trying to let the world know who HOC was. Sometimes it'd be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because some people would have functions on a Thursday. Right. And like I said, we just wanted to show people who we were. So we would go every function that it was. We was trying to be there just to showcase our skills. And like I say, it wasn't to battle anybody, but we wasn't backing down either. And it would just be 3 of us. So we would take on whole groups a lot of the times, just 3 of us.
Well,
and it was fun.
Where did you meet Ken?
I met Ken through Boo, my cousin.
Ken was at HOC too, right?
Right.
Okay.
Ken actually, I can't remember the name of his group that he had, but he said that he saw us dance and he ended up meeting Boo, and he said that he wanted to come practice with us. So Boo let him come practice with us. And it was him, it was Ken, Troy, and another guy. I'm not going to say his name, it's irrelevant. But they came to our practice, they watched us practice, they practiced with us, and at the end, they decided that they wanted to join our group.
Right.
And that's how Ken became part of HOC.
He's in triple phase, right?
That's it.
Right.
Triple phase. Yeah. And that's how that brother came along. And he say that I taught him a lot, or that I taught him, but little do he know, he taught me a lot as well. And I try to tell him, but
he don't want it.
he's
humble ever, man. Like he's one of the humblest guys ever, man. Like
yeah,
seriously.
I was about to say.
Every time I tell him, like, bro, you so cold, he'd be like, man, stop it, man. You cold, man. You like he'll never want to, I'm like, bro, just take it. Cause he's one of those guys that has a unique style as well. He's one of those guys with a unique style as well. You know
and
huh?
Go ahead.
I said when I see him, I'm like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm always trying to steal moves. Like still to this day, he go, I'm like, hey, let me go ahead and cop that, let me get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like I still, I'm copying stealing moves from him, man. He's so dope.
He is. He told me that he had picked up a couple pounds. He was like, I can't move the same no more, but he still got it. He still got it.
That's like riding a bike.
Yeah, I think he just tried to be more like you say, he is a real humble dude. But I think for the most part, he just try to not feel like he's showing out, you know what I'm saying? Or I don't know, dude, crazy.
Oh, that's my
I was just talking to him earlier today.
That's my boy. Oh, so Troy said Total Eruption. That's what Ken came from. I guess that's what Ken came from. Total Eruption. But I thought it was.
Troy would know better than me because
yeah, that's what he said. So I'm guessing that's what it was. Total E. So Total E, yeah, Total Eruption. Right. So what do you have a specific thing you would like to see happen to the Chicago footwork culture?
The one thing I would like to see is especially now that it's so global, and I swear I love that. I swear I do. But I would like to see us have a competition like everybody else, a massive footwork competition to actually showcase the world what Chicago, what I'm saying, a small piece of Chicago, even though it's a very large piece, but I would love to see that, how they have the break dancing contest, how they have the crump competitions. I think that would be great. I don't watch it often, or I haven't seen it often, I'll say, but I don't think I've ever seen anybody on what is that thing? It's some dance competition show. I can't think of it, but I just want it to be more broad. I think it's one of the, and I've heard one of the twins, the twins say this.
Yeah.
That is one of the most difficult styles of dancing. So
it is.
I would love to see it.
It
more.
looks simple, but it is difficult.
You got to have that energy, man. You got to really have that. And it's not even just the energy, because it's more of a feeling.
Right.
Because you could be hyper all day and kick your feet and it's going to look like crap. But if you have that that passion, which brings that energy, it's a different outcome to the footwork.
Right. I just think that it should be, on a broader scale. You know what I'm saying? It should be world. I'm talking about like worldwide battles.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a arena. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it should be on a big scale. You know what I'm saying? Which I feel like it's gonna come someday. You know what I'm saying? Just
me too.
Putting that out there in the atmosphere.
I'm gonna be mad if I'm too old to get in the competition though.
I'm still gonna be trying to move it up. J. Ron, you wanted to say something? DJ, right? You wanted to.
Yeah, I apologize because my background was so loud, but I've been, man, so much jewels and diamonds you've been dropping in this interview. I've been learning so much for this history of HOC, and with you, I've been seeing you around. My first time getting the chance to really see you was when we threw the Panic Room, and when we did the Panic Room, all of the OGs came out. And so I was seeing people I ain't never saw. I heard about, but I never saw. Right. So I don't know if you remember, you came to the Panic Room and you was getting down. And I'm like, what style is that? Like, I ain't never seen that style before. And Harlem, hey, big shout outs to Harlem, man. That's another we got to put Harlem on the show because he has been a glue to linking me with so many old heads that people don't know of.
Facts.
And I'm talking about each person got their own totally different style. So I definitely once again want to just big thank you, man, you know what I'm saying, for all the stuff that you've done as far as inspiring so many people in the South suburbs, and definitely you still are, and I definitely want to big say that because I haven't been able to just talk throughout the thing due to my background, and And I apologize for everybody else because definitely I've been on here just like, oh, it's so much. There's so much stuff he's speaking on that's facts. You know what I'm saying? Like he's speaking some real stuff right now. But yeah, man, big us for being on the show again.
And same to you, bro. You are an inspiration. Like I think you one of the coolest guys ever. For real. Y'all too, Boo and Jerron, man. My hat is off to y'all, bro, because y'all do it and y'all do it very well. You know.
Appreciate it, man. And question, what do you would if someone was interested, would you still like put people through training and teach?
Oh yes, most definitely. To be real honest, with my work and personal schedule, it's kind of hard to, but I've been trying to make time to and find people to teach still, because I can't stop dancing, and I would like to give what I have to someone else.
Right.
Yeah. That style gotta stay. Like the style is so potent that it has to stay. It has to be passed down. It has to be passed down.
Good.
Yeah, I need a few pupils.
And another thing that I want to just state, you know what I'm saying, generally speak on is I look at the different styles, like different colors in the crayon box. You know what I'm saying? So if you got like a 64 pack, it's so many colors that you didn't even know about until you had the box. But over time, the colors started fading away. You know what I'm saying? As groups stop, as people stop or start doing other things, people started not being around so people could see those styles or see those colors. So some people just think it's just red, blue, and green. They don't know about yellow. They don't know about brown. They don't know about, like, there's so many styles that people don't even know about, you know? So that's the reason why I asked. It's a very key thing for people in Japan that's learning, for people in like India, like they see us on YouTube, but y'all didn't have YouTube back then, you know what I mean?
Right.
So they not able to access those, you know what I'm saying, be able to see those styles. So I was just, you know, definitely just something to think on, marinate on, you know. And that goes for any old head that's watching this too. Y'all legends, man. Y'all own styles that y'all spent y'all time in creating and showcasing. Y'all is definitely monumental.
Thank you, bro. Highly appreciate it.
Yeah.
So this part and segment of the show, big bro, is so people can ask questions. They'll be able to ask the questions through the chat, and I'll just read it off to you. And that goes for the Facebook and the Zoom as well. So if anybody got any questions they want to ask Killa T, by all means, you know, put it in the chat, and put it in the chat, and we can, you know what I'm saying, go from there. So they said, is creation a branch of House of Creation? No, it's not. No, it's not.
Thank you for answering that.
They see the creation, so they like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? No, it's not. It's not. It's I don't even think, well, Charles probably got taught by some of you guys, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Out there, you know. But
from my understanding, Charles was showed some things from Troy. From my understanding, I don't know how true that is or not.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not for sure, but no, we not, you know, branch from HOC. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No,
they're their own entity.
They're our own entity, but we respect HOC. You know what I'm saying? Because they before us. You know what I mean?
And we respect creation because they keeping it moving.
Hey, Marlon's so funny, boy. He gonna say so. All groups came from Marlon. This oh man,
Right. Yeah, right.
stupid, bro. He is stupid.
Hey, you know what? That's another guy too.
Marlon.
I forgot about that man.
Yeah, Marlon.
He was an inspiration to me as well, because he got his own style.
Yeah, Marlon is Marlon. He still got that style too, man. Like he still got that style.
That's what's up.
Like
the half around.
get a half round. Marlon get a half round. And man, we got to get ready for Marlon interview too. Most definitely got to get Marlon on board. You know what I'm saying with this.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Please type them in fast, because I know people probably typing at the same time and they're not popping up as fast, you know. So with people, he said what? So Mickey from Japan said, "What's your favorite track?" I don't think you even like. Hey, Marlon even said it. He said half round shorty. Funny. I know you was trying to pull it. I think you was trying to pull it up or try to find it.
Yeah, I was. It's so many tracks I like, man. Try to pull one up real fast.
While you doing that, Marlon said, has anybody seen Snoop?
Nah, I haven't seen him in a very long time.
Yeah, I the last time I heard about Snoop, which I hope it wasn't true, but they said that he was gone, he was away.
Right.
And you guys know what that possibly means. But he was away.
That's the last I heard.
That was the last time I heard. Right. Hey, Solo said, hold on. Solo said, let T know we need them VHS show tapes from the 90s. You got the show tapes.
Man, I've been trying to get them myself. I know of one person who may have them, and I can't get in contact with this person.
He's out. So Marlon said one of your tracks he know for sure was Third World.
Like I say, I don't even know a lot of the names of the tracks. I hear them and just go. You know, I was as long as I knew who the DJ was, who made the track, I was content with that.
Troy said Snoop is in Joliet.
That's what's up.
Hey, Troy, if you got his information, man, please shoot him my information. I most definitely need to talk to him, man. Like seriously, yes, man. Oh my God. That would be
I had to unmute on that. But yeah, we definitely gotta talk to Snoop. Hey, shout out to Snoop. I had when Boo from HOC passed away, I did the King of the Circle for in remembrance of Boo, and I actually had to battle Snoop in the King of the Circle.
Yeah.
Yep, that's on the DVD. But I had the Boo shirt on and everything. Like it was crazy. It was crazy. But yeah, shout out to Snoop.
Big shout out.
Yeah. Any other questions for my foreigners out there, or my out of town people?
What's this?
Y'all want to know about HOC, Killa T? You know what I'm saying? So I know you said you like RP Boo, so that means you like you like all the sayings, because I know RP Boo is like the man for like, you know what I'm saying, them crazy sayings in the tracks.
Right.
Hey, I don't want to cut y'all off. I gotta get on another Zoom meeting. I just want to say, respect, bro. Keep up the good work, and we appreciate your services to the community, bro.
Yes, sir, bro. Much
Well,
appreciated.
hey,
Thank you.
send me your number again, bro, because your number is off.
Okay.
All right.
Man, I'm trying to think of this track. I don't know the name of it, but I know he say, "You won't help, call God." You know?
Boo Moon. That's Boo Moon.
That's Boo Moon. Yup.
That
Hey,
shit.
that goes so
Go
hard.
hard, man. And I think it's Torture Rack.
Torture Rack. Yeah. Torture Rack. That I know.
Torture
exactly.
Rack, that's my diamond. That's not
it is. Oh, damn, it is. It surely is, boy. I'm glad you caught that, Cross, because I knew the track, but I was like, and I'm sure going to RP, but it wasn't. So Marlon said, where's Chaos Fred and them, bro?
I haven't seen them in a while. I might have seen Kenny, Fred's brother, a while ago, maybe like a few years ago. But I haven't seen any of Chaos.
That's actually an upcoming episode too, just so y'all know, because I got a hold of David.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, I got a hold of David, so we definitely got a Chaos episode coming up for those that's wondering.
Yeah, that's gonna be nice. Those dudes, them dudes are serious.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I showed, because I think I know a couple of Chaos people or members. I say people, members. I don't know like personally, but I've seen them dance, and I admire, you know what I'm saying, their style.
Yeah. They had a lot of different styles in their group too. Fred and Kenny, they both had different styles. Neil had a different style. Lamar had a different style. But when they danced together, it was awesome.
Right.
I guess it's like that for most groups or a lot of groups. You know, the different styles make the group.
Right.
Because Charles, I don't know nobody who danced like him either.
He been teaching, and a lot of people has been like trying to mimic it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you have to. I would say, when it comes to footworking and creating your own, you have to take what you can from somebody else, but you still have to build on it your own. You know, it's
Right.
People move different, and you know, we had this guy named Jason in our group in HOC, and we used to say he had the stiffest back in the world. Like, he would be footworking and it seemed like his back wouldn't bend or budge, but his style with that, it was uncanny to anybody else's. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And even though he was taught by Boo and myself, he still came up with his own style because of how his body moved. Everybody's body doesn't move the same. So you basically have to work with what you have. You might have one leg longer than the other, but you can still footwork though. That doesn't, you know what I'm saying? That don't stop you.
Right.
But you're gonna create your own style from that though. And it's just like that. That's the beautiful thing of it. Is if you practice it enough, and I would recommend for people who aren't in a group or maybe even want to be in a group, whoever, to practice by yourself new things. Somebody else can show you something new, but it'll never be as fresh and new as you creating it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I think it's a certain form that you'll have when you dancing like, I want to say, everybody else. But when you dancing as yourself, it's so many different forms and moves that you can do yourself. Excuse me for one moment, y'all.
Are you good?
Yeah. You out?
So Crossfire.
Yo,
Is there anything you want to say to Killa T?
actually, I do. What he said earlier about, the whole style, you gotta use what you got. I wholeheartedly agree with that because when I came up, people get clowned so much because you want to stand out different, because you couldn't move a certain way like how everybody else moved. Like there was always a weakness. Like if you were shorter, you could move better than a person that was taller. So when you taller, you lanky, but you gotta find some type of way to make that to your style based on how you was built.
Right.
And you got those that stiff that really can't move, but they find a way to make it to a style of their own. And I know a few people that stiff, myself as well, but we know how to make it into our own based on what fits us. So
I mean, you gotta
what kills?
look
I'm
at people
sorry.
like Pete. Nah, my bad for cutting you out. But like, I wanted to use P Top for example.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen anybody of his stature move like he moves, and he makes it his own. You know what I'm saying?
I'll give you a better one. Big Boy, he big as shit, but he move like he a little nigga. You know,
Right.
you know what I mean? But he big.
Yep.
So another example, my boy Breezy. They call him Stiffy, but truth be told, it suits him.
Now,
He's stiff, but he made it look cold.
We tried to
he
get
came
that
a
out of
long
him.
way.
We tried to get that out of him for a minute. Larice, Breezy,
Rest in peace, Reese.
rest in peace, my good brother. But they was a part of HOC at one point in time.
That's how I met them. I met them at Fifth City in 2008.
Yep. I did too at Fifth City. Yep.
That's how I met Reese. I didn't know Breezy was there. I didn't think I saw him, but I saw Reese. So that's how long I've known him.
Yeah, I used to take trips out there. This was after I had got back from Wisconsin too. I used to take trips out there to his crib out in Roseland, and we was practicing in his basement, me and Snoop, showing a few of the young guys around there footwork. You know what I'm saying? Well, they knew what footwork was, but we was teaching them a few things. But we tried to get the stiffness out of Breezy, and once we seen that couldn't happen, we tried to, like you say, let him create his own style. I think,
in my opinion, it suits him
pretty good. Yeah,
That's his style. Like
it suits him, in my opinion.
I wouldn't even want to change that. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Well, see, it's like when you teaching somebody, you kind of expect them to pick up certain things or move in a certain way because that's how you're trying to teach them. But once you figure out who that person is, you know what I'm saying? You have to adjust to their style to teach them.
Right.
Exactly. And that's what a lot of people don't get because they be too, like they expect you to dance exactly how they dance when it's like a lot of teachers, quote unquote, fail to realize that, you got to remember not everybody's built like you, and everybody you teach is going to look exactly different from you, no matter what move you teach them. I don't give a damn if it's a basic. It's going to
Right.
look different than how you show it to them.
And everybody learns different at the same time.
And I've been saying that for years. And then what's amazing is the people that stands out differently from everybody else, they're the ones that get clowned, but not realize, like, bro, they had their time. Like, someone's gonna pick up from the people that y'all is clowning as of right now because it's not up as normal. They don't look like clones.
Right.
It's like they stand out differently.
Yeah,
So, a lot of contradiction with a lot of footworkers in the culture, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I don't say nothing too much about that because I don't want people in their fees, but I call it how I see it.
The footworking is very fluid. It moves so many different ways. You can move so many different ways. You can tighten it up and then be loose, or you could be loose then tighten it up, or keep one or the other.
How do you feel about the new generation of footworkers?
I feel like they are not, I want to say, well put together. I think a lot of the newer footworkers, they need to take their time to know what they're doing. I've seen a few guys where, you can't really tell what they're doing. Right. You see they moving, of course, but to actually, like how you dance, boo, you can see every move clearly, and that's what makes a difference. The clarity of the moves. When your moves are not clear, it looks like garbage. So right. for you to take your time and know your steps, and I don't know how people are teaching, but we were always teaching back counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, however the moves may go, but it's a count to it, so that you hitting, whether you kicking up on a count or kicking out on a count, or stumping down on the count, or twisting, it's all, we counted it all basically. So every move was seen. And I think that's what makes a difference with a lot of the older footworkers to the newer generation. They're too in a rush to get a move out. They got the moves, don't get me wrong. They got the moves, but they don't do them clear enough to where they can get the right reaction from the crowd or whoever to be like, look what he just did. You see what I'm saying? It's like,
I know for me, I feel like some, but not all, of the new generation footworkers, they wanna showcase moves and not feeling.
Right.
So they're so stuck on trying to get how many moves they can in a video or in a battle. You know what I'm saying? Versus them actually listening to the music and letting the music guide them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me speak.
If people was to actually sit back and listen to the music, it wouldn't, like it would, like some people are like some people are naturally aggressive, especially in this dance. You know what I'm saying? Chicago footwork is an aggressive dance. So
it is.
You're naturally aggressive as it is. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you listening to the music, because all Chicago footwork tracks is not aggressive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You have melodies that will like soften the style. You know what I'm saying? If you understand. You know what I'm saying? So if you was to actually, listen to the music and let the music guide you, you know what I'm saying? You irking, jerking, you ghosting, you two-stepping, running man, you dribble, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can be able to feel it more that way versus, all right, just like you saying, you rushing it. All right,
Yeah.
Now the second round you go in, you tired because you and then levels. It's a such thing as levels. So you go from level 1 to level 2 to level 3. You know what I'm saying? And level 3 can be your point where you're super aggressive. 1 will be moderate, like where you going, you know what I'm saying? You kind of like playing with the music, playing with, different tracks and different movements, you know what I'm saying? And then you breaking it down, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of new generation is not trying to understand, you know what I'm saying, the not the culture, but they're not trying to understand the dance. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I got it, yeah, I'm cold, but do you understand it? Then some people everybody feel like they can teach it. No, you can't. You can be the coldest footworker. You can be the coldest footworker out here and do not know how to teach it.
Hey, that's true.
It's just being real. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you have to know counts. You got to know counts. You got to know musicality. Like, it's a lot that comes with this. You just can't think, because I know this. And then you ask yourself this question. Have you mastered your craft? Have you mastered? You know what I'm saying? If you haven't mastered it, why should you be teaching it if you haven't mastered it?
Really?
Right. So that's
what I was saying. If you're having a hard time, and you might not think that you're having a hard time, but if they're having a hard time placing their feet in the right place, you know what I'm saying, rushing through the beat, you don't want to teach anybody that, first off. So how can you teach anybody anything else from what you know? You see what I'm saying? You shouldn't want to teach that.
I could speak on this, and this is me being third generation. I think the reason why people just don't feel the musicality, I think they just like the hype of the track. That's what it really is. It's like they can hear the musicality, but it's like it's the hypeness to it, to where it's like, fuck the musicality. I just want to take off and burn the motherfucker clean off. But what people fail to realize is that, as you say, like, people kind of lose sight of what you're hitting, to where, people will do the old typical, ooh, oh shit, woo. And it's like, well, what did he really hit?
Right.
But I feel like with that, it's more so of who you know. Like, it be people that's watching that's not even Chicago, that's not even a dancer. You know what I'm saying? But they know you. Or they family, they're your family. You know what I'm saying? Part of the crew. They can be blood family, or they can be just family from, the same crew and don't even dance. You know what I'm saying? Or they can be a fan. And they're, whatever you do is woo. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
I mean, that always came with the territory, even way before we all came around. Like,
that is true.
It came with that territory. Like, if Killa and the HOC crew brung their people to an event, of course they're gonna woo no matter what they hit. I don't give a damn if they did a little tap on the foot. They still gonna, oh my god, like it was cold. But in a battlers or performance, because it's like, what did he really hit? Like, how can that be cold? I mean, it always came with that territory. And another thing I know it's about you, Boo Dylan, and Kill as well. A lot of y'all come from that performance lineage. A lot of third, fourth, and now didn't too much come from that. Like, we were strictly battlers. Like, we're learning backwards. Y'all learn forward. We're learning backwards.
Y'all learn backwards.
Because we didn't. I'm keeping it a buck. We didn't, like, I didn't even know about House of Madness, House Arrest 2 till much later. Like, that's how backwards we are.
You know what? But you know what though? That's some people, because I know for my crew, we teach our our members from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? This is, you know, House of Maddox, you fight you, you know what I'm saying? These older groups, you know what I'm saying? This is the lineage that you need to follow. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You like right now, prime example, right now.
Exactly.
We got 9 participants on this Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
On the live, I looked at the highest, we had like maybe 17 viewers, right? How many people are in the Chicago footwork coaching? You see what I'm saying?
Well, here's another example. Here's a great example. There's another prime example. And I've heard people in my generation now even say this. When y'all be throwing like old school events like House of Match or any old school footwork functions that pertains to y'all in particularly, you're not gonna see cats of my era or younger gonna be at that event like that. Yeah. Because I've always heard them say, like, man, I do not want to hear them slow ass tracks. But it's like, bro, this is the origin. So if you want to really get, if you want to, you know, be accustomed to what you dance to now, you got to be accustomed to what was back then. Like, true story.
But they have.
And truth be told, a lot of footwork tracks today is really remake of old school ghetto house tracks. Truth be told, it is.
Right.
It is.
Yeah.
As for Sean Nash, well, rest in peace with Sean Nash, they'll say the same thing. Like, it's to pay homage to ghetto house, but in a footwork format of what we know it as today. It really is.
But you're not gonna get that because, like I said, you're not gonna get that because the teachers is not teaching their students this. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if you gotta blame the teachers,
right? I mean, so if you teaching your students this, like, you know, why you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to. I feel like you should listen to this because so and so is on here, and he needs, you know, he has history where you can learn from. You know what I'm saying? He has history you can learn from. You know what I mean? But that's here or there. You know what I mean?
At the end of the day, history can't be erased regardless of how it is today and how it is now, because it's like, you know, eventually, like everybody else, you know, people gonna find something missing within their style, within the culture period, to where sometimes you gotta go back to where all of this may come from. And some of us have done that. I'm not gonna say everybody, but a handful of us have done that, including myself. Like, as you say, I'm on this Zoom trying to learn from my boy Killa from HOC, you know. So this is like, I'm trying to soak as much info as I can so I can have a better understanding of why the culture is now today.
You know, we used to practice to 45s. You know,
BPM?
the sped up track. We used to practice to that sometimes. And so it's funny to me when the newer generations be like, oh, that track slow, that track. But like you said, you got to understand
the origin,
where it come from to know where you're going. And that's with all history. You got to know where you came from, what happened in the past, to know where you're going in the future.
But you want to know what I think it is? I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
The same way where you say you got your preference, like your era of tracks, it's the same way with us. It's like, this our preference of what we like to hear. So it's like, we don't want to hear anything else. We want to hear what we know and what we take off to and what we love to dance to. But at the same time, the problem with that is, it's like, bro, how you gonna be creative if you don't open your horizons?
Exactly.
That's why I listen to all tracks, including Ghetto House, because it's like, bro, it enhances my creativity, not only in my making tracks, but into footworking as well too. And even watching y'all fellow old schoolers kicking the leg. I don't give a damn how slow it is, but it's amazing what y'all hit. And it's like, bro, I never seen this type of style of footwork before. You know? So that makes me more excited to even see that. Right. And then I kind of laugh when they try to lure y'all to footwork to our era, where it's like, bro, it's really a tit for tat, you know. I know, you know, bridging the gap is one thing, but it's like, hey man, in order for them to understand us, we gotta first understand them first. Then it's like, oh, you know what I mean? But it goes both ways. Like I said, like I don't play the advocate of I'm taking sides for anybody because I love it all. And I'm soaking it all and I'm gonna take it all.
You know, I'm the same way. I love anybody and everybody that is footworking or at least even trying to, because I just love to see it grow, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I never wanted to or tried to be like, oh, this person weak. I might have said it in a battle, I ain't gonna lie, you know, but that's that heated talk. You weak to and that's to get my competition going. You know what I'm saying? Because
of course.
If the harder you go, the harder I'm gonna go. If everybody feel like you got me, I know I need to go home and practice. You see what I'm saying? And there's nothing to it, but
I mean,
we go. Was definitely gonna wrap it up because I know time. I just looked at the time. I was just like, oh.
Am I seeing my man Charles on here, the King?
Charles. Oh yeah, he's on Kelly's Zoom.
What's up, good brother? Mad props to you for doing what you do as well.
Much respect to you, bro.
Man, thank you. Yeah. Hey, I saw that battle with you and Jerron had with the twins. I just wanted to tell y'all fucked them up. I like those guys, but ain't nothing topping our footwork, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And the way you keep, man, just keep doing your thing, bro. Mad props, mad love to you, man.
Got you. Just trying to represent, man.
Hey, you doing it well. You doing it greatly. I love it.
Hey Charles, you gonna tell everybody about the movie that you was in?
You stupid, man. You crazy.
Are you gonna tell everybody about this Netflix movie?
Bro, I didn't even know.
What's up?
No, bro, I didn't even know. I didn't know that I was in a Netflix film. Somebody sent something on the comment yesterday on my class post. Talking about, oh, yeah, I just saw you on Netflix. I'm like, what? And so then I saw they said High and Low, the movie High and Low. Mickey, you know this movie with Exile, né? Yeah. And so it was a Japanese film that came out a while back, and a bunch of dancers was in the dance party saying, and I didn't know they was putting it on Netflix. I didn't know that happened, but yeah, that's what's up.
Hey, that's hell yeah, that's what's up.
So funny.
Yeah, that's what's up. It's us, cuz.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just wanted to thank you, bro, for stopping by. You know what I'm saying? Taking the time out of your schedule, Killa T, to, you know what I'm saying, spread and explain to, you know, people that's not here or that is new to the culture. You know what I'm saying? Showing, you know, basically just telling them your side of the story and where you come from. You know what I'm saying? From the south suburbs to from HOC to now. You know what I'm saying? You still alive and well. We want to give your roses while you're here. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's what basically this platform is, man. We just want to give our legends their roses while they're here, man, and not celebrate them, you know, when they're gone. You know what I'm saying?
Highly appreciate it.
If you can give the people your social media platform, if you have, well, you do, because of course we're friends, but you know what I'm saying? Give them your social media outlets.
I'm on Instagram. That's it. Under Killa Talent. KillaTalent. That's where I'm at on social media.
Do you have anything that you would like to promote right now?
Not right now. I'm trying to keep it a little bit under wraps. I have been working on some music because I've been rapping for a long time. feel like it's time for me to do something with it. So I've been slowly but surely building the studio. I've been trying to get with I don't know if you know Scooter.
Scooter?
Yeah.
You talking from here or Scooter from I forget no, you ain't talking about Young Scooter, never mind. I thought you were talking about Young Scooter.
But also my man DJ Solo. I was recording with him for a minute. We both started doing adult things like working, so our schedules be conflicting. So I gotta do my own thing. So I'm gonna start putting what I got out on social media, on my Instagram, just to let people hear me vocally. And I'll be doing a few more videos, well, a lot more videos of me dancing, because I got to get back into doing it more so I could start teaching more. I be at work dancing.
Any, you know what I'm saying? Just let me know any pointers that you need or you want to, talk about, you know what I'm saying? Feel free, you can hit me up at any time, bro. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
That's you know what I'm saying? Most definitely connect. If we had some more time, you know what I'm saying, I will most definitely, you know what I'm saying, battle you on the rap side of the game. But I'm just
hey, anytime. I love to mix and mingle and share each other. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people fail to realize is we all we got. We all on this big ball of dirt together. So if we don't stick together, we in trouble.
Facts. All right, my good people. J-Ron, I know J-Ron is handling some business right now. So until next time, same channel. Well, not same channel, same web channel.
Yes.
See y'all next week. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody spread love and footwork.
Man, love to you, Killa T, man. I'm gonna hit you up on the gram and such, cuz.
Yes.
All right, gang. Love y'all.
All right,
Appreciate y'all. Everybody have a good rest of the night.
All right, peace, boo. Peace, man.